most?
Daddy.
Every time.
It's no secret that Kylie Jenner has pretty much complete control over everything involving her 5-year-old daughter, Stormi. But has her overbearing obsession gone too far? Lately, rumors have been going around that suggest Kylie's controlling tendencies have taken a shocking turn. What's really been happening behind the scenes with Stormi is honestly insane. So let's get into it. We all know that the Kardashians and Jenners place a high level of importance on their public image. However, it really seemed like Kylie was determined to challenge her famous family's contributions to society's unrealistic beauty standards.
I just feel like we have huge influence in what are we doing with our power?
But now, that doesn't seem to even be on Kylie's radar. Allegedly, she has a strict set of guidelines for her children's nannies to follow. But as normal as that might seem, one rule in particular has exposed Kylie for being out of touch and extremely problematic. Kylie's nannies are reportedly never allowed to choose any of the clothing that Stormi wears. They can't decide on any part of her outfit because Kylie is supposedly so picky about how her daughter looks. It might sound like Kylie's rule regarding Stormi's wardrobe is just a quirky personal choice, but her reason for making the rule in the first place proves a seriously unsettling point. The nannies definitely seem to have taken over most, if not all, of the childcare for Stormi and Air. They are allegedly required to be on call 24/7 and regularly work shifts of at least 10 to 12 hours at a time. So why can't they choose Stormi's clothes for the day even once? Kylie's obsessive need to always be in charge of Stormi's outfit shows how controlling she is over her daughter's image. And it's way beyond just a personal preference. Her refusal to let her 5-year-old dress like a regular kid indicates a much deeper issue. By not allowing Stormi the freedom to wear mismatched prints or simple character clothing, Kylie is treating her more like an object than a human child. She's been accused of exploiting Stormi in the past, and now it seems like that's absolutely true. It sounds incredibly overwhelming to feel like you have to look put together at all times. But for Kylie to put that pressure on Stormi just so that she can use her to promote her brand is ridiculous. Kylie is known for regularly wearing matching outfits with Stormi, which some people think is really cute. But the truth about why she dresses her daughter in designer clothes just to appear more like her mini-me is so disturbing. Kylie is so used to treating every public outing as a fashion show, but does that really mean she needs to drag Stormi with her to red carpets? At this point, Stormi is apparently just expected to be around for Kylie's selfish benefit. It seems like Stormi is doomed to either live in her mom's shadow or in front of her as an accessory, at least for the foreseeable future. But what makes that even worse is that Kylie knows firsthand that growing up like that is so damaging. Kylie has previously claimed that she didn't like growing up in the spotlight and being filmed all the time. But she's been doing exactly what Kris did to her and has been constantly exploiting her own child. Kylie has used Stormi to promote her products countless times in the past. She's boosted her brand with her daughter's appearances at public events and on social media. And that will probably never change, unless Stormi decides otherwise in the future. But sadly, Kylie has been conditioning Stormi to follow in her footsteps since she was born. In a video that was uploaded to Kylie's YouTube channel 2 years ago, she and Kris explained what it's really like at the Kylie Cosmetics headquarters. Kris revealed that Kylie is at the headquarters all the time. She even brings Stormi with her every day.
Kylie goes to work with Stormi, and Stormi loves it. She just, absorbs it.
In fact, Stormi spends so much time there that she even has her own little area. But it's not like an on-site daycare situation where she can socialize with other kids. Stormi actually has her own office at Kylie Cosmetics already.
She has her own office where she gets all her business done.
It looks like she enjoys working with her mom for now, but based on what some of the other employees at the headquarters said during the video, she's already expected to take over the business someday.
One day, we'll all be working for Stormi too, probably.
And as crazy as that might seem, it's probably been Kylie's master plan all along. She basically admitted that she was raising Stormi exactly like Kris had raised her and her siblings. Kris is well known for being her children's momager and creating a successful business empire for the family. But that's really just a positive way to say that she's exploited them for their entire lives, just for the sake of fame, power, and money. Of course, Kris's questionable parenting choices have resulted in her kids being super rich today, but over time, we're slowly starting to learn more about how Kris's adult children still resent her for not accepting their natural appearances or true personalities. And it sounds like Kylie is about to repeat history with Stormi. If Kylie continues to control her daughter's image, that could very well have a devastating impact on Stormi's mental health. She might feel like the only thing that her mom cares about is how she looks or how she can promote and benefit her brands. The negative effect that might have on Stormi in the future is honestly very alarming. Kylie dedicates so much of her time to her different lines and brands, which are clearly successful, but her choice to spend most of her time working while the nannies take care of Stormi at the office seems extremely strange. Kylie's need to be in charge of everything is getting in the way of Stormi having the fun, carefree childhood she deserves. Why can't the nannies watch Stormi somewhere that's more kid-friendly instead of spending all day at the office while Kylie works? Kylie cares so much about Stormi being relevant and promoting her brands. She's even technically collaborated with her on a run of her cosmetic lines before. At the time the video was filmed, Stormi was only 3 years old, but Kylie was already about to profit off of her toddler's first brand. That ended up being Kylie Baby, and Stormi has regularly promoted the brand on social media and in ads. Honestly, Kylie didn't need to create a brand for her daughter, and she definitely didn't need to have her be front and center in its marketing campaigns before she could actually consent to any of it. Why didn't Kylie at least wait until Stormi was old enough to help with the creative process? As a parent, she should want her daughter to find her own passions and interests instead of setting a path for her. But if she really understood that, she'd be treating Stormi very differently. Kylie's focus on her daughter's image and how she can market her is obviously terrible, but it must be so confusing for Stormi as well. What little kid wants to spend their entire day in business meetings just to be able to see their mom? Sadly, it sounds like that's all Stormi has known since she was a baby.
I've also seen, it go from Stormi literally being a baby in meetings to slowly growing, and then now she's sitting at the table.
The Kardashian-Jenner clan might have an insane amount of celebrity power and influence, but they've also proven how unbelievably dysfunctional they are as a family. If Kylie doesn't stop obsessing over Stormi's image, she's going to give her so many insecurities. If Kylie can change her controlling ways when it comes to Stormi's appearance, she would be doing her daughter a favor that Kris didn't do for her kids. But if the rumors about Kylie's strict wardrobe rule are true, there might not be a strong chance of that happening. It'll be interesting to see if Stormi or any of her cousins break the mold that their famous family has created. The girls have been conditioned to act like many social media influencers before they even turn 10 years old. How can their moms even try to deny that they're exploiting their daughters? All we can really do is wait and see what the future holds for Stormi and the rest of the kids in the family. But hopefully they're allowed to step out of their spotlight if they ever decide to. Anyway, now that we've gotten into the speculation surrounding Kylie's rules for her nannies, I'm curious. What do you guys think about Kylie bringing Stormi to work with her almost every day for such long hours? And what are your thoughts on Kylie's decision to raise her daughter like Kris raised her and her sisters? Let me know in the comments below.